All right, dogs, here's the haps. We've figured out a whole lot of pieces of this probability jigsaw puzzle, but now it's time to put them together. We've got this handy-dandy formula that tells us how to calculate probability, and the formula basically says you gotta know how to count. You're going to be asked to solve problems that use the more advanced counting methods that you've already learned, such as combinations and permutations. And so, guys, let's take a look at an example. Suppose that I have 10 ninjas, and 4 of those ninjas are male, 6 of them are female, and I'm going to pick 3 of them for my Ninja Strike Force for tonight. Now, find me the probability that all 3 of the ninjas that I pick happen to be female. The first thing you're going to do to answer this question is determine what is the correct counting method for the problem. And to do that, we're just going to remember that, well, what are we doing? We are picking ninjas for spots. They're not special spots. We're not picking a first place, second place, or third place ninja. They're all equal. And guys, that means combinations. Okay, so we know we're going to be counting using combinations, but we still have to figure out what number goes on top and what number goes on bottom for our probability fraction. And here's how you figure that out, guys. The setup of the problem, the thing that's happening in general, that tells you how to count the bottom, and the specific question that you're being asked to find tells you how to count the top. Let's start with the bottom, guys. This one's always easier. The setup of the problem says that we have 10 ninjas and we're picking 3. Since we know that we're using combinations to count, that means it's simply going to be a combination of 10, 3. 10 options to choose from, but only 3 spots that we're actually filling. Now let's take a look at the top. To figure out the top, we're going to remember that we're being asked to find the probability that all 3 ninjas that we pick turn out to be girls. If that's true, the number of ways that can happen is this. We've got 6 girl ninjas available, and all 3 of the ninjas we pick have to come from them. We know we're using combinations to count the problem, so the answer for the top is just combination of 6, 3. 6 girl ninjas to choose from, but we're only picking 3 of them. Now we have combinations that represent the top and the bottom of our probability fraction. So guys, to wrap the problem up, all we do is we crunch those into numbers. If you take the time to compute it out, here's what you should get. And that means if we go ahead and plop those into our probability fraction, the final answer, the probability that we're looking for, should be this. That's all it is, guys.